Morning everyone, and welcome back to the Vauxhall Vivaro van build, episode 3, van build number 3. Today it's going to be a little bit of a controversial subject, which is insulation and vapor wrapping your camper van. Now, I'm not going to tell you the right way to do it or the wrong way, because there is no right or wrong way. The amount of people who are going to probably comment regarding this video will be quite a lot, I should imagine, and they will all have their own opinions. I'm going to show you today the way I insulate my van. I use a recycled insulation which goes into the van first of all, and then I use a vapor wrap which will then cover and close everything in. Now, people will say if you're going to vapor wrap your van, you then need to make sure that you don't get any air going into that section of the van, because when cold air or warm air hits cold air, which is the framework, it then creates condensation. Condensation is wet, and if you get your insulation wet, then you're going to get mold. So the insulation I'm using is a recycled from plastic bottles, so great for the environment and very sustainable, but also it's mold free as well, which is great. So what we're going to do today, we're going to insulate one side of the van, or try to. Let's see how we get on. It's a nice day today, much better than last week. Okay, so firstly, I've cleaned off all the panels, and now what I've done is that I've actually used the silver tape and I've taped in the ribs to the panel. And the reason for that is that if air was to get into the panel itself and into the rib, then you're going to get condensation inside the rib, and then it's going to start rusting. So the first thing I do is that I clean off and then I tape up with the silver tape before I put the insulation on. You'll also notice on the far side here that I've actually put a batten, and that will be for when the plyboard comes along and then rests up and sits into this area here. I'm now going to insulate and then I'll vapor wrap. Now I've got to this stage where I've completely filled all the panel in with the recycled insulation. I'm now ready to put the Reflectix vapor wrap on. Let's get started. As you can see, it's pretty easy to put the Reflectix in, or the vapor barrier. However, if you do tend to nick it, or it comes with some skags in it, you can always use the silver tape, providing it doesn't go right the way through. Let's do that now. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to tape all the way around the edges, and then I'm going to put the vapor barrier down here and again tape it so it's completely sealed in.